All right. So, welcome once again to our series, the Conflict Resolution series with Gabriel Onovo. I am a chartered mediator, a conflictologist, a peace consultant, and an ADR practitioner. Today, we'll be looking at an interesting topic that I titled The Power of Words, Language, and Tone in Conflict Resolution. The Power of Words, Language, and Tone in Conflict Resolution. And I'll be looking at it from five perspectives. The first is words versus body language, or the one we call the non-verbal cues. Words versus body language, or what we call the non-verbal cue. You know, what you say is important, but how you say it speaks louder. You know, you can say something with a calm voice, and you can say something with a harsh voice. A smile when you're speaking, a nod can calm the tension. But when you are shouting, that creates conflict. So number two is what I call the peaceful words versus shout fighting words. Peaceful words versus fighting words. Like words like I hear you. I hear you. Okay, let's sort this out. These are peaceful words. These are words that you can use and it will cool the air. But words like you are lying or you always do this. These are words. It's like you have a fire and you are putting petrol on the fire. Then the third one is what I call calming phrases versus triggering words. Calming phrases like, can we pause a bit? I mean, when the tension is getting a little bit tense, you can say, can we pause a bit? Or I understand your point. But when you use words like nonsense, shut up, it's your fault, these are words that can trigger tension. Then the fourth one where I call it the gentle tone or versus harsh tone. The gentle tone versus harsh tone. The gentle tone, you can say okay. Now, okay can connote two things, can mean two things. Now, someone can be saying something to you, and after saying, you say, okay, that's peaceful. But someone can be saying something and say, okay, you see, your body language, the non-verbal cue, you've just, people hear more from your tune than they hear from your words. I repeat that again. People hear more from your tune than they hear from your words. Because the words you say and the tune with which you say what you say go a long way determining how people react or the impact of what you're saying to them is. Of course, when you're speaking soft in a calm voice, steady, it calms the tension. But when you're shouting and it's like sarcasm or you're just yelling, it creates tension. Then, of course, the fifth one I call what we mean by and what we say. What we mean and versus or what they hear, what someone hears you say. You mean well, however, but the other person may hear insults. You might have said something that to you it's your meaning and what he understands are two different things. So I often say to people, choose your words and your tone deliberately and intentionally. And let the words you choose, let them show respect, let them show humanity, let them show understanding so that it breeds peace. So like I said, the first one I say, your words versus the body language or the non-verbal cue. And the second one I say, peaceful words versus fighting words. Then the third one I say, calming phrases versus triggering words. Then the fourth one we looked at, gentle tone versus harsh tone. And the fifth one we say, what you mean versus what they hear. So we will be calling that drawing down the curtains on today's our series on conflict resolution. And I will see you in our next class. Please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and join our WhatsApp platform. See you in our next class. Thank you.